What if I told you you can't lose control because you never had it? Welcome back to the show, my fellow control freak. I bet there's something you're clutching onto right now with a tight death grip. What is it? A person, a situation, a belief? Something just flashed in your mind. Or maybe it's your shoulders, your jaw, your breath. Maybe it's all of it. So let's try loosening that grip for a moment. I invite you to relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, take a deep breath in, fill your lungs, hold for a moment, and then exhale. Let that shit go. Now that we've recentered ourselves, let's begin. I used to be the type of person who wanted what I want, when I want, how I want it. I liked things my way, on my time. I didn't like to wait and see. I didn't like things up in the air. I wanted to know the full story before it was written. I wanted every detail. I wanted to know the ending before I began anything. I wanted to know all the risks and nuances and intricacies. I wanted to know exactly where I was going, who would be there, what would happen, how long it would take. I wanted to plan out every possible outcome and come up with 8 contingency plans. I wanted to overanalyze every aspect till I turned blue in the face. I like to be always on, always busy, always going, doing, calculating, moving, or else. Or else I don't know what would happen. And I did not want to F around and find out. So I just stayed busy. My mind was an overreactive landmine waiting to explode if I took one misstep outside of my plans. Surrender and rest were some of the hardest things for me to do because there was no doing involved, just being. How did I get this way? I've only begun to unpack this, but I know this used to be my normal. It's how I was programmed. It's also something I recognize is not healthy and wasn't helping me. Maybe you can relate. I think somewhere along the way, I thought if I obsessed hard enough, I could control the outcome. Like my overthinking and psychotic planning was a shield protecting me from the unknown, except it wasn't. For a long time, I thought worry was somehow magically helping me. Like staying up all night contemplating every possible what if meant I was being responsible, serious, in control. This was not a conscious belief, but it was definitely in my subconscious. I was gripping the wheel of a car that I wasn't even driving. I had the illusion of control, but I was actually living in chaos. And the control I thought I had was just anxiety, and it was controlling my life. I promise it doesn't have to be this way. You can teach yourself to pause, to rest, to surrender. For me, that takes the most discipline of all, sitting still. But I've learned time and time again that when I do, actually, when I don't do, I get further ahead than all the doing combined, and nothing comes undone. It actually ends up falling together in perfect timing and alignment. Funny how that works, right? Let's go on a little journey, shall we, into my creative, magical mind. Let's imagine that I have a magic wand because I'm a magical creator and I have that power. So I take this beautiful wand and I wave it, and poof, you get everything that you have ever wanted right now: the body, the house, the career, the relationship, the money, the dream life, whatever that is for you, your perfect life. Okay, you have it. Now what? Are you done? Are you satisfied? Or would your brain go, okay, now what's next? That was me. I was so obsessed with beginnings and endings that I kind of forgot most of life happens in the middle. And if you can't fall in love with the middle, sometimes messy, boring, unglamorous middle, then you will spend your whole life chasing the beginning or the end of things. And even if we lived in this magical world where I have this magical wand and I were to wave it and give everybody what they wanted, even then, after you get what you want, when you want, how you want it, it will never be enough. Remember that there was a time when where you are right now was where you were praying or hoping to be. And here you are. We all get a case of the shoulds from time to time. I should be doing this. I should be more like this. I should be less like this. I should be farther along by now. I should be here. I should be there. I should. And then I should all over myself. Everyone is on their own path, on their own time. So there is no such thing as falling behind. Like, what does that even mean? We, especially with social media, we get fixated sometimes or stuck in comparison. None of that is real. This is your life. You are not only the main character, you also get to write the script. And why not have fun along the way? Stop skipping to the next chapter and try enjoying where you are in the middle. Focus on the current page. Romanticize your life, your day, your current step. You will get to where you want to go anyway. Or you might get to somewhere even better. When was the last time you really thought about where you were even going in the first place? Even if I did have that magic wand, which I do, and even if I did want to share its magical powers with you, which I do, I am not sure that I will. Not because I'm being stingy. I am self centered, but I'm not selfish. But I want to make sure that it is what you truly want, and that is where you truly want to go. You may realize once you have it all that you are bored, or you may realize that you didn't really want those things, or you really didn't want to go there. You just thought you did because you spent your whole life moving, doing, chasing, comparing. You never slowed down to think about where you are right now and where you truly want to go, not where you think you do. Or if all those things that you think you want are really what you want, or were you programmed to think that you want them? I want you to really think about that. The crazy part is when I finally stopped gripping so tightly, things started flowing in almost effortlessly. So I didn't need more effort. I needed more trust in myself and in God's plan for me. I didn't give up all my goals and dreams. I surrendered. I didn't stop taking action. I just made sure that those actions were rooted in love and alignment. Instead of running around aimlessly on a hamster wheel, I finally began to take confident strides forward. Make no mistake, staying busy is not the same thing as making progress. Not all movement moves you forward. And that's not to say that you should just sit around and do nothing and hope that things fall out of the sky for you. That's not what I'm saying. I still set goals, I still take action, I still focus on what I truly want, but I let go of the how and the when. I let go of attachment to the outcome. I let go of the expectation of how I think I want things to go. I trust myself. I trust God. I trust the universe. I trust the timing of my life. And it always turns out better than I could have ever planned or imagined. So, that thing that you're gripping too tightly, the thing you keep chasing, checking, rechecking, obsessing over, what would happen if you let go for just a moment and allow things to unfold? Humor me, just a moment. Not give up, not stop caring, but pause, breathe, enjoy where you're at for a moment. Approach it from a place of love and not fear. Enjoy the process without fixating on the outcome. Because remember, even if you got everything that you wanted right this second, you may find out that that's not even what you want. One day, you might look back and realize that you walked for miles and miles in the wrong direction while you were too busy staring at someone else's map. I don't want that for you, and I know you don't either. Letting go may actually give you back a sense of control. You may feel more empowered to take action because you trust yourself and you know that you are truly following a map of your own design that you co create with God or with whatever higher power that you believe in. And every intentional step that you take is the map unfolding in real time. It is a lot more fun that way. Trust me. I hope you realize by now that you don't need to control everything, and you can't. But you can choose to be present, grateful, intentional with what's right in front of you. Set the intention, then take the next step, and then let the rest go. Because you don't need control. You need trust and to be present. And to remember this is your one precious life. Surrender and enjoy the ride. If you want to take this a little bit deeper, you can grab your journal, grab a piece of paper, make a note in your phone, write down one thing that you are ready to stop controlling, one thing that you can let go of. Just one. Put it on paper, write it down, and let it go. As always, my email is in the show notes if you want to share your journey or connect. Now it's time for me to let you go. Thank you so much for listening. I will see you in the next one.